What do you think makes this different from other local festivals that people could go to?
Because it's for like Lee, it's in Lee's name, we get a massive support from his friends. It becomes almost like a school reunion as well. All these people get together and they really love it. And now that it's moving on and growing, we're actually getting new people in as well.
Tell me a little bit about Lee then, and where this all originates from.
I've never met anyone else like it. He'd always make you smile. He'd go out his way to make you happy. Really, really, really nice guy.
With regards to, the Willow Foundation, who we raise all the money for, Willow paid for Lee to have a special day. They basically provide special days for seriously ill young adults between the ages of 16 and 40. And they paid for Lee to have a special day where he went down to London with his band, and most importantly got him to record a track with his band. So there's now a track with Lee playing on that will always be remembered, and we put that in on all of our CDs that we make, from this event. And Lee was so into music that we really felt it would be something that he would really remember and really be pleased of.
As well as local artists like This Boy Wonders and national bands, the organisers also hold a battle of the bands to promote new local talent.
Last year we started with a battle of the bands, and we had the same thing this year. A band from the school will actually be playing the opening slot on the Sunday, so it's great for the school to be able to get their acts up there as well. Placid First were the winners, and they're an exceptional band as well. It was great seeing all the talent, and it's nice that these guys are then going to hear about Lee, hear about Willow, and hopefully be the future punters of LeeStock. And on the Saturday from 12 o'clock there'll be 10 bands, there'll be an outside bar here, there'll be a barbecue. We've got a couple of little surprises involved. We had fire dancers last year who were very popular, and they're coming back again this year, so we'll have fire dancers when it gets dark as well. We've been doing it at this venue for the last 2 years, and before that we were at a slightly smaller venue, but each year, kind of as the numbers have grown, we've had to kind of look at different things. We're looking like we're going to max out this venue this year, which is amazing. We're hoping for about 450 odd people here.
And you've got some big headliners this year, haven't you?
Yeah.
We'd looked at it last year and whether we could, sort of go for a big band. And when Ed mentioned it, that, there was a possibility that there were going to be sort of some of these bands coming along, I thought, nah, not our little festival.
We actually spoke to Dodgy last year and it kind of didn't work out. They just got back together. It took about 3 months of conversation to finally get Dodgy booked. And then after that, we were so happy about it, and Mark Morris became available to us, and that was done relatively quickly, probably in about the space of 2 weeks.
It's really helped create a buzz about the festival, to really kind of make it go beyond, just Lee's friends and things, and let other people know about Lee and also about the Willow Foundation.
Matt Priest, the drummer from Dodgy, who are headlining the festival, took time out from recording the band's forthcoming album to chat to me about LeeStock and his new songs.
It's a bit deeper, it's better played, it's the best stuff we've done. There's lots of harmonies on there. It's more acoustic based. I'm well aware that a lot of journalists are going to write it off before they've heard it because Dodgy, they belong in the 90s or whatever. So if we can overcome that hurdle, if we can just get people to listen to it, then they're going to love it. I know they are.
So LeeStock next weekend, are you going to be playing any of the new songs there?
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of new stuff and we've been incorporating it in the set. So, obviously because it's a festival, then we will be playing a lot of greatest hits, but we will be throwing in some new things as well.
Have you ever played in Suffolk or Sudbury, in fact, before?
Not Sudbury. We did do Ipswich earlier on in our career,
right.
And we certainly played Folkestone. And no, it's not somewhere we go to a lot.
I noticed you've done a few other charity gigs like Unison and Crisis.
It was just a real heartfelt email from one of the organisers, and he put me onto the Willow Foundation and said, look, this is what it supports. And you can't argue with the Willow Foundation, really, can you? It's tries to give people in a very dire situation just a bit of hope and a nice day out. And it seems so simple to have a day for that child to look forward to, or that young person to look forward to, and for the whole family to look forward to. I know it doesn't seem that much, but it meant the world. It's a day where they can forget all the troubles, forget what's going on, and that's what life's made up of, really, isn't it? Just those little moments that mean a lot.
Time for some bad puns. Will you be staying out in Sudbury for the summer?
Look, I could even tell by the... You were trailing off towards the end of that as well.
Yeah.
You weren't happy with that one, were you?
So is LeeStock good enough for you?
Oh, God, double blow. Yes and yes.
Hello, Andy and Dan, and you both work in the White Horse.
We do.
What are you looking forward to about this year's LeeStock?
I think a bit of Dodgy. Everyone's looking forward to a bit of Dodgy. Bit of blue tones, it's always good.
Can you sing us a little bit of Dodgy?
If it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me.
It's good enough for them, it's good enough for... Oh, I like that song.
Yeah.
There we go, everyone likes a bit of Dodgy.
Blue tones as well?
Yeah, go for it.
Where did you go?
Didn't practice that.
I've done that a lot. He said, Mark Morris, who? Blue Tones, you know. Where did you go?